First, you need to go to Manage Dashboards. And click on the first link, Manage Standard Dashboards and New Calc Files. Here, you're going to click on Build a Tile. In Select a Domain, select Compensation Planning. Click Create. Then give your tile a name. Once you've given it a name, move on, click Next. In People and Data Set, you want to select Other Filters, which means the entire scope available for the user in role-based permission, and select a template here. Then click Next. In Chart Data, you're going to create a select by, category, current route step name, and in metric, form template name. Done. You can leave this on count. You can skip filters unless you want to add some. You can skip date filters as well and go directly to drill down. And in drill down, which is a mandatory selection, we're going to select the user ID of the person being reviewed in the comp cycle, the first name, the last name, and then we would like to show information on the person who currently owns the worksheet, current owner, first name, last name, and finally the name of the form, form title. Click Next. And next, you get a preview of your dashboards. Your dashboard. If you get a message that says that there is no data available for visualization, then it means you have made a mistake here. Or it can also mean that the form in People and Data Set you've selected does not have any worksheets created. Or it can also mean that the worksheets are all completed, in which case the dashboard will not show any data. If you go back to drill down and click Next, in the preview again, Next again, and in Availability, you want to select Make Active and Homepage, as well as Mobile if you want to make it available for people on their mobile. Click on Save and Exit. Now the tile you just created shows here, 2020 compensation route map. I believe that we're actually pulling the data from 2019, so we're going to call it the right. So now everything is aligned and we can see our custom tile here. The next step is to go to Manage Dashboards again. But this time on the second link here, Manage Tile-Based Dashboards. Here, as we can see, there is only one dashboard available for succession planning. So we need to create our own compensation dashboard. I'm going to call it Compensation Route Map. And we're going to add a tile here and add the tile that we just created. Select it and click Done. And save. Go back to Manage Tile-Based Dashboards. And to the right of your new dashboard for compensation, go to Share. In Share, you want to click Dynamic Group Search, then Manage Groups, and you want to create a group like the one that is here. So I will delete it so that you can see how I did it. So you want to click on Add a Group, and in Roles, select Managers Only, and click on Create Group. Give it a name, Managers, and click on Create Group. Now your group is being created, so you can click OK, which takes you back to here, the Dynamic Group Search. So we want to select managers, and by doing this, we will share the custom tile we created with all managers in SuccessFactors, everyone who in the org chart has someone reporting to them. On top of sharing this compensation dashboard with all managers, we also want to share it with the system administrator for compensation. So we search for comp and we find compensation administrator and we click share. So we've shared our dashboard with these two, one with the comp administrator user, as well as all managers. Now we're done in terms of setup under Manage Dashboards. The third step is to go to Manage Homepage. And in Manage Homepage, if you go to Not Used, you will find the dashboards for compensation that you just created. Since I created it earlier, it may already be under default. It is already here, 2019 compensation route map. So you want to make sure that this is in the default section of this page. Your tile is already here. Here it was already here because I prepared this call, this recording, and it was already added here. But this is a step that you should follow if you want to create your dashboard from scratch. So hit save, and the final step is to go to role-based permission, manage permission role, and to make sure that the role you'd like to grant this dashboard access to, in here we're talking about managers, this role has access to specific permission under user permissions and reports permission. You want to make sure that this role has access to here analytics tile and dashboards and 2019 compensation route map. This is really, really important. In order to be visible, your dashboard must be shared. That was in step 2. After we created it, we shared it. And it must also be permissioned from role-based permission here. I want to click on Done. Save changes. And now you should be able to see the dashboard page. If you click on the names of the step, and again on the name of one of the steps of the route map, you can see all the drill down columns that we defined in Manage Dashboards in step 1. So that you can see who the current owner is for each person being reviewed. You can export the data into CSV or Excel. and you can switch easily back and forth between the two. If we proxy as a manager, the view has been adjusted to only reflect the people reporting to this manager. Michael Pittman is reporting to the CEO and has a few layers of managers, a few levels, sorry, of managers reporting to him. And we can see that in total, there are 21 people reporting to him, thanks to the chart here.